Hey guys, welcome to your 5-day sneak peek into Beachbody coaching. I'm Danielle, and I am really excited about you all being here because I would love to talk to you about what coaching is and how you can help other people and change their lives and your life as well. But first, I need to talk a little bit about myself, and not to say I want to talk about myself, but I need to just introduce yourself to me and my story and how I got here so you can understand a little bit more, I guess, about me from that aspect. So just kind of bear with me here. I do have a little bit of notes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So I grew up on a farm near Devils Lake, North Dakota. I have 3 younger sisters. I'm the oldest, and I was always kind of like the lazy sister. I was the one who could sleep in till noon, 1, 2 o'clock. That never really impressed my parents very much. I did activities like dance and skating, which are athletic activities, but I was never really, I should say I never excelled at those sports because I don't know if it was I just didn't like them or I didn't like being pushed. I didn't like that feeling. I remember when I was being instructed in dance or even in skating when I was older, I didn't like being told a certain, you have to do this a certain way and you have to do it my way and this is the way, I didn't really ever connect with that. And so I always just did the bare minimum and got by and didn't really care. So once I graduated from high school, I went to college in Grand Forks at UND, University of North Dakota, and I got a degree in journalism, actually. And when I was in college, my girlfriends and I would work out in the fitness centers on campus because we didn't want to get fat. There's this big thing about the freshman 15 and, people really letting themselves go, and I just didn't really want any part of that. So I figured I'll spend like an hour and a half in the gym every day, and then I, won't have to worry about what I eat. And that kind of mentality kind of followed me for easily the next 7-8 years. Once I graduated college, I moved to Fargo about a year after that, and I started dating my now husband. And my husband and I, we actually have been friends for over half of our lives now at this point. We dated in junior high and high school and always stayed friends, and then just started kind of dating again once I got to Fargo where he lived. And we were going on dates like all the time and having drinks and sharing, indulgent food and whatever. And that didn't really change after we got married, because I was learning how to cook, and I, always wanted to, to make him things that I thought were, really indulgent and special. And, before I knew it, I knew I had gained weight, but it happened so gradually, I would work out at local gyms, and I didn't even really realize that what I was doing was, these are the types of things you do when you don't even realize it. You're going home and you're starving, so you open up the cupboard and you eat like half a sleeve of Oreos with a ton of peanut butter on them. Did that, okay? I also would, another thing I used to do would be I'd sit at my desk all day at work and I would eat bags of candy like all day. And I just think about that now, and it makes me sad because that's just not what people do when they respect themselves, like that wasn't a respectful way to treat my body. And I didn't even realize I was doing it. So what ended up happening was my husband and I went on a vacation with my parents-in-law to Key West. They have a timeshare down there, and I ended up seeing a picture of myself that my husband took of me, and I just didn't even recognize the woman in that photo. I was like, no way. Like, I knew I was a little heavier than what I was in high school, but that is just, are those my legs? And I thought I had a tiny waist, and my boobs are like out of control. Like, when did this happen? It was almost like I woke up one day and was like, what do I do with this now? So I decided right then and there, this has to change like now, because who I am in my head is not this person that I see in this photo, and I wanted it to match up. So I started to be a lot more religious with my workouts and with my food. And I was counting calories and kind of slowly trying like different foods that, I was, getting plugged into all these different fitness communities online and learning about things like coconut oil and quinoa and, just trying all these different things. After I had lost 20 pounds, I'll never forget this day. The day I climbed on the scale and it said, my goal weight. I had lost 20 pounds. And I was so happy to see that number on the scale. But I remember looking at my body and thinking, really? Like, I thought that this would be better. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Like, losing the weight was a great accomplishment. And I'm obviously proud of it. But I still wasn't happy with my body. And so where did that leave me? I knew I had to change it up. And I tried, I started trying different cardio machines at the gym. And I was, trying different weight things that I'd seen on YouTube, but I really didn't know what I was doing. I did a consultation with a personal trainer at my gym, and I thought it was fantastic until I saw what he was charging. And then I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I had actually, while I was losing weight, I had done these workouts that my mom had recommended, and it was called, don't mind the dogs. The workouts I was doing was called Brazil Butt Lift. It was this collection of workout DVDs that you could get on this Beachbody website. And while I was doing those, I saw advertisements for other Beachbody workouts like P90X, and I saw commercials for Shakeology, and I was really intrigued by Shakeology because I was drinking protein shakes, and because I thought that's what healthy people did, and I was interested in learning more about Shakeology. So when I Googled it, I was like, actually that's like $130 and that's really expensive, so I don't really have time for that, and never mind. So anyway, coming back to, I needed a change. I'd been doing the Brazil Butt Lift workouts for a while, and I saw a post on Facebook about a fitness challenge that was coming up featuring the new Shaun T workout DVD. And I was terrified of Shaun T. Could these dogs be any more obnoxious? Go away. I saw this fitness challenge post from this gal that I went to high school with, and it was going to be Focus T25, and I was really scared to try it, but I thought, this could be what I need. I need a change. I can't keep doing the same things and thinking I'm going to get different results, because that's just not how it works. And so I told her I was going to do it. I was like, sign me up. What do I got to do? And she was like, she explained to me how the challenge group worked. She asked me if I wanted to buy the challenge pack, and that meant buying Shakeology with it. And by that time, I had already told you I thought Shakeology was just too expensive, didn't really care to try it, and kind of just thought it was a crock. I mean, $130 for a shake, please. But at the same time, I was like, I have to see what all this hype is about, like I could at least try it and just prove to people that it's just a bunch of junk. Well, joke was on me, because I tried Shakeology and I loved it. Like, we are talking like about a week after I started drinking it, I was messaging my coach and I was like, oh my God, I feel so energized and I feel, so amazing. Like, every day I never feel sick after I work out. Like, this is so amazing. And she was like, I know, it's great. And it keeps you full for hours and you stop craving sweets. And I was like, I know. Yeah, my mind was just like blown. The T25 workouts were also fantastic. I was learning to push myself and do different things that I had never done before. And it was just really addicting to me. And in this challenge group, I was able to meet other people who were doing the same thing. They were trying these new workouts, they were drinking Shakeology, they were feeling great, they were having great results. And I really loved, like that group camaraderie of it. And Laura asked me one day, she was like, are you interested in coaching? And I was like, I don't really know about that because I don't really have time. I'm not that athletic, which I never was growing up, but I was slowly becoming more athletic. And I just had all these reasons why I didn't want to do it, you know. But she kept kind of just putting a little bug in my ear, and I thought about it for a while, and I just ended up deciding, you know what? Why not? Like, what do I have to lose, you know? Coaches get discounts on products, so at least I'll get a discount on my Shakeology and any program that I buy. But what I've really grown to learn is that I really enjoy running these challenge groups. I really love meeting new people. I love talking to them about their fitness goals. I love, matching them up with a program that I think would, fit best for them. I really love sharing my own story, my own fitness journey, and talking to people about, how it's been so important for me because getting healthier and getting stronger and working on it every single day has such, amazing implications for the entire rest of your life. And I feel amazing in all areas of my life, in my job, in my marriage, in the way I keep my home, just everything. And I'm really excited about, being a coach. I'm proud to be a coach because it means that I can help other people. And you are here because you want to help other people too. And that's amazing. So having said all of that, you deserve a medal for listening to all of this. But tomorrow we are going to be talking a little bit more about what a coach actually does, like what a coach is, who they help, what are they. If you are concerned about, coaches are just really annoying people that want to sell Shakeology, well, I hope to dispel that myth for you. So we will talk about that more tomorrow. I would like to also learn a little bit more about you. Please leave a comment on this post and tell me about yourself and talk to me about why you're interested in coaching, maybe a little bit about your own story, and just kind of, talk about why you want to be a coach and why you think you'd be a good fit. And we will learn more about coaching tomorrow.